Okay, Trucker Steve back here with part 3, passing that CDL road test. Tips. Okay, we on tip number 10. Hopefully your CDL instructor or instructors, road instructors, talk to you about a stale green light. What is it? So you way back, a good driver looks way down the road. Okay, he sees a light pretty far down the road. It is green. Woo! Now you're taking your test, you hope, you say, come on, light, turn red, and you get closer and closer, and the light's still green. That's stale, that is a stale green light. Slow down. Just get your speed down. Examiner should know what you're doing. Or you can tell them, that's a stale green light. I'm going to slow down just in case this starts turning yellow so I can stop in time. Okay. Now you right on top of it, very close to it. And this is almost like the point of no return. And during your driving practices, you should be working on this all the time. So if you know where the test site is, you know where to stop or where to proceed if it's a point of no return. Is that once you get to this point, you're going to go. If the light turns yellow, you still are safe. If an instructor examiner fails, you're going through a yellow light. No, that's wrong. The white line usually is where you're supposed to stop. If you come up to it and the light's red and you haven't got through the intersection you proceed through, that's a different story. You just ran a red light. Most likely that's going to be an automatic fail. But if it's yellow, because you reached the point of no return and it just started turning yellow, well, the only way you're going to stop it would be like slamming on the brakes, and you don't want to be doing that. You are safe, so you proceed across the intersection as yellow. Just that's a safe thing to do instead of slamming and driving the examiner through the window. So hopefully you don't get in that situation. So I remember years and years ago when I took my test, I was saying, please turn red or just stay green or just turn green to make it, because you're nervous. You worry about that because you definitely don't want to run a red light during your CDL test, your road test. And like I said, this should be trained. You should have a lot of training on this every single time you get out on the road. Where is the point of no return? So on turns, talking about turns, one thing you can never do is if you're making a left-hand turn and another car is coming down, if you make that turn and you make that car come to a screeching stop or a stop, you just cut that car off. That's a dangerous situation. Most likely may result in a fail. You don't want to do that. Make sure the car is way back and then you can safely make the turn and not interfere with the car coming down. Don't ever take a right away from another vehicle. Also, if you make a right-hand turn, take it wide enough and don't cut it short. Let's say if a car is on the lane at a stoplight at the white line, he's not in your way. All you need to do is you're going to be traveling right alongside of him. But a lot of students will cut the turn short and run over the curve on the right-hand side. So make sure you check those mirrors. Take all the room you can get. And once again, this is training from your instructors how to make a safe right-hand turn. So if a car, let's say there's a white line and a car is over the white line, in your lane where you need to do a little hook or a little whatever, he's in your way, and you might want to take that intersection and like a little button hook into that. Let's say if there's two lanes there or whatever, and he's in your way, you can say, examiner, I can't make that turn safely. Or, I wouldn't make the turn. I said, I want to make it, I can't make it. Or you make the turn, go wide, get near him and honk your horn and get him to move back or get out of your way. But don't let that person make you fail the test. You bigger than what he is, move him out of the way. you can't go into his lane, but if it's in the intersection, that's yours. That's your space. That's not his space. So talk to the examiner about that prior to the test if you should get in a situation like that. I'll see you on the next run. We have a few more to go. We're still working on all these little tips. So I'll see you on the next run.